Scott, it's not been a hectic transfer window in that sense, but definitely quality over quantity, and Billy Whitehouse certainly fits the bill.
Yeah, that's right. It's a player that we've had on the radar for a while. I think it's been escalated in this transfer window because of interest from other clubs, and I just feel it's the right time to freshen things up. A player of potential, still potential. He's a young player, 22, but also been at very good clubs previously. He spent his time at Tadcaster in the last year and a half or so. I've been down to watch him. We've had John's been down to watch him. We both like what we see, not just the player, energetic, skillful, hard-working player, which fits the mould of a player at TNS. But he's a good person. I've done the background on him, and several people have had glowing reports about him, about his attitude and work rate and what type of person he is off the field. So I think it's good timing, and it's one where it's one for now, but it's also one for the future. Gives us variety in the wide areas on the left and on the right, but it also frees up other players in that position that could play centrally for us, and it definitely adds quality to our squad.
As you say, you've been tracking him for a while. How did he come onto the TNS radar in the first place?
I spoke with an agent who recommended him. So I sort of did a bit of digging, had a look at his footage, watched him. He played in the FA Cup game for Leeds against Sutton, I think, a couple of years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I'd watched him in that. I'd look at what he could bring. At the time, probably kept him on the radar. Just obviously put him on a shortlist, put him on the database, and just made sure that we go back to it. Went to see for myself what he was like, and all the attributes that we're looking for, and just followed it up now really because of he's out of contract in the summer, so I felt that I didn't really want to get into an auction. If he was to leave in the summer, then no disrespect to our club, but there might have been bigger clubs, well there would have been, allowing him to go on a free. We wouldn't be in a position then to sign him, so I'm doing it now with a view going forward for the benefit of the club and the benefit of the squad and whatever else. So it's the timing. It's brought us our second player in after the loan with Jack Boddenham, which, like you've said, not much quantity going in, but we've got a very good squad as it is. We don't upset the balance, and I think two players in this window coming in has freshened things up.
And as you said, he's been at Leeds United, but a great pedigree that he brings to Parkhall because he started his career as a youngster at Doncaster Rovers.
Yeah, that's right. If you look at where he's come from, how many games he's played, Leeds have signed him. Leeds have seen something in him. In the area that he's come from, a lot of scouts would watch him. Where he's playing at the moment in a sort of a lower end of the non-league pyramid. There have been scouts week in, week out to watch him, and he's done fantastic for his club. I think something like 20 assists and 10 goals or something like that he's got. And he's a player with huge potential. It's up to him now. We're giving him the platform to provide, hopefully, bigger and better things. And
finally, Scott, when he was at Leeds United, the development coach, he's on record as saying that he is a player of immense skill, talent and potential, and has a great work ethic and professional attitude. I guess that's the sort of player that you're looking for at the New Saints.
Yeah, first and foremost, from a winger, you look for quality, assists, goals, but you've also got to look on the flip side of when we haven't got the ball, how much work they're going to do. We've got four excellent people who play in them wide areas who, when they have got the ball, they're as good as, they're the best in the league. When they haven't got the ball, they also work and help their fullbacks out, and that's exactly what we're looking from a wide player.